My name's Ray. We're smoking in a woodshed. Welcome. So today we're gonna be smoking Pipe Force episode 5 in my 7 Alley Alligator, which I already pre-lit because it's windy and I started smoking it. It's a hot press rustica leaf with some Virginias and some Catarina, and a little Oriental in there. I will tell you, I bought this about, 3-4 months ago. And took it out of its little can and put it in a little bottle jar and just threw it on the shelf. I think I smoked a bowl. Okay. Here's the best way I can describe it. It is it's not a bad tobacco. It's not a great tobacco. It is all right, let's go back to Winnie the Pooh. This is Eeyore. Or it's that friend, that agreeable friend that you had, you know. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. It's where you say, well, hey, you know, hey there, Billy, what do you want to do today? Whatever you want to do, Ray's fine with me. Okay. I was kind of going for your suggestion scenario versus, you know, my suggestion, which, you know, God knows what I want to do, but what do you want to do? Well, whatever you want to do today, Ray, it's fine. Okay. All right. Same thing. Eeyore. Well, I think we're going to go sit on this stump over here, and you know, we're going to go sit on this stump over there, and we're going to reminisce about the stump that we were just sitting on over here, and you get my point. Now, I've been smoking this bowl. Actually made a video before this one, and just actually didn't like it. And just like Eeyore, it takes a long time to get there. So if you like a long, nice bowl that is just that's the one right there. Pipe Force episode 5. My wife and I went to the doctor today and stopped by the thrift store. I picked up this little gem right here, you know. My daughter bought me a cardigan, but I found this, and, you know, lo and behold, wouldn't it? Wonderful. You know, the end of you know, winter. Yeah. So I got it. You know, I got most all my stuff, like even my hat, my shirt, my breeches. You know, everything but this, and my undergarments, and my boots, my socks. I buy at thrift stores. I just, even my undershirt here at the thrift store, you know. I can't do first-hand retail. I just can't. It just eats me up inside, you know. I like skulls and such, so I dressed up. Actually, I bought this off of eBay a few weeks ago. Got like 2 for $20 or something. Pretty good shirt, nice little Western shirt. Got the black pearl snaps and all that. Even wore the wedding ring I got married in. I normally put it up because it's special to me. And I just wear a basic silver band, but I decided, well, skull shirt, skull wearing, and even from my old biker days, a skull bracelet. So, yeah, I used to bike. Motorcycle, horses, cars, trucks, semis, you name it. I've pretty much been behind the wheel of it. Bulldozers. Kind of been a jack of all trades, master of none, but working in the mechanical field, you get, when I was younger, I did a lot of bull work, as they call it. I worked for a construction company, and we, road construction outfit, Florida, and did a lot of bull work, a lot of bull work. We worked on backhoes and tar spreaders, hydro pumps, school buses, the old Bluebirds. And knocked a kingpin or 2 out of them bad boys. You gotta have a strong back to do that with it. So there, dude. Right into the cars, pickup trucks and what have you. Even boat motors. Yeah. Not inboard. I like the outboard stuff. Anyways. Where are we going with this? My wife and I, we don't dress up to see the doctor, but we dress appropriately to see the doctor. We dress appropriately to go out. We dress appropriately to be out in public. Dress appropriately to go to her meetings, My wife's a witness, so I'm not, but I will partake from time to time, especially like during the memorial service, that they just had on Tuesday. It's respect. It's respect. It's respect. It's respect for your fellow person. Dare I say? I almost say man. Your fellow person, other folks. Respect. I'm sorry. They can say pink on the back or stink on the back. I don't care. I don't want to see your butt out there like that. Again, it's not appropriate. It's not. Just really ain't. I'm sorry. And then, to top it all off, good Lord, the money that you pay for sweatpants that say Pink or Hollister or whatever on them. Are you insane? I mean, seriously, they're sweatpants. They're designer sweatpants. I'm sorry. I apologize. Well, I'm smoking designer tobacco. And this designer tobacco tastes just like, almost just like backwoods tobacco, the original. So you slap it in a tin, and they sell it to you for, I don't know, $18, $20, whatever. You can go buy a pack of backwoods. You probably buy a whole tin of backwoods, I bet you, for less than $30. Same thing, slow burn. Backwoods, slow burner. It really is. Yeah, does the same, it just does. And kind of has the same flavor. I mean, for all intents and purposes, backwoods is a little sweeter. A little sweeter. A little more sweetness added to it than this particular brand. White Force. Episode 5. I will burn real slow. Just things that make me giggle when I'm smoking in the woodshed. Call that the comedy of retail. This brings me to my next point. Everything's throwaway. Everything's throwaway nowadays. You ever notice that? Everything's throwaway. I bought about 3 years ago, I guess it was, or maybe 4, probably 4. Bought for the company I was working for. They wanted nice, they let you wear jeans, but they had to be nice jeans. My old Carhartt and Levi's wouldn't work, so I went and bought myself 3 pairs of Wranglers. And I've had my Levi's, my Carhartts for years. They're warm, but they wore out. So I go buy 3 pairs Wrangler fancy jeans. I didn't realize blue jeans cost $60+ dollars, but they do apparently. I said I shop at old thrift stores and I get a pair of blue jeans. Most I pay for them is like $15, if they're really in good shape. If I pulled the trigger. I did it. The one pair lasted about, I'd say, 2 months. And right at the rivets in the back of the pocket, it just popped open. So my wife gets some iron-on patches. So a couple iron-on patches across the back side of it, where those rivets were. Other sides popped off, even with patches on. And I remember the old iron-on patches back in the day. You put an iron-on patch on, that's so gun. That thing just, it held together like a daggone Sherman tank. I mean, it wasn't coming unglued no matter what. You take your finger, try to peel it off. You were taking jean material off with it. Nowadays, you put an iron-on patch on something, and you wash it one time, you take the patch off front trash. Junk. Just like the jeans. Junk. So I sent Wrangler an email. I'll shove them in. We'll look at them. Look like it's nothing you did. We'll either give you your money back, or we'll either send you back your jeans, we'll give you your money back, or we'll give you a credit to go to the store to buy yourself another pair of jeans, or as long as it's a Wrangler product, basically shirts, whatever. So I sent them jeans off 4 months later. 4 months later, I finally got a check from them. Yeah, we decided they were bad, so here's your money back, Either they just want really tight on their money, or they got a lot of refunds they're doing, one of the two. But good Lord, out of 4 months, seemed like a long period of time, in my opinion, my humble opinion. So, anyways, got my money back nonetheless. So. And naturally, the other two did the same thing. By that time, like I said, 4 months had gone by, so I said enough's enough already. And by that time, the place I was working for was I left. So I went to a place where I retired from. I was telling you about. Anyways. You young people, I know the money's tight. I get it. My son-in-law says if you buy from a thrift store, you run the risk of getting scabies. It's like, what? Yeah, I don't think so. I've yet to get a scabie. I don't think so. So anyways, don't worry about scabies. You won't get them, I promise. And then, like the Indians of yesteryear, they don't put smallpox in your cardigans or in your breeches anymore. Not like they put them in their blankets. So, what a horrible thing to do to a race of people, huh? Anyways, I'm not even going. That's a whole different show I'd go into, quite frankly, folks. So. Eeyore and thrifting. It's the way to fly. So, I do not recommend it, but I do not recommend it. Your choice. That's all I gotta say about that, literally. So it's it'll do the job. That's all you can expect. If your expectation is for it to do its job, it'll do its job. So there you go, folks. It's that in a nutshell. I thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you'll have a great day. I think we're going to get some snow here tomorrow, so it's already blowing and getting cold out here already, so I'm going to let you be it now. And again, y'all take care. Bye-bye.